Hey guys, welcome to Champ Matthew Gaming, and in today's video, we're going to be doing Roblox Speed Run 4, but if I die even once, the video ends. So let's start. So my goal is to beat all of Roblox Speed Run 4, the normal dimension, which is 30 levels long. So, and that's going to be super hard, because I normally die like 10 times through a normal playthrough of this game. So, this took a lot of practice and a lot of previous attempts to get one that was reasonably close, or maybe finished. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to spoil anything. But if you enjoy this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate all the support. And also, enjoy this video. So we're already on to level 3. I just gotta make sure that I don't fail any of the early levels. And this is the one that I fail on the least. So I think I can easily get through this, go on to the next level. Now I'm going to tell you that there are 7 dimensions to Speedrun 4. There's the normal dimension, chromium dimension, cosmic dimension. There's also cybernaut, moon, and Burchak. And those make the world look different. And there are some levels that basically show you what the dimensions look like. This level is all white. This is level 5. And this is basically what the entire chromium dimension looks like. You'll also get to see what the cosmic dimension and the moon dimension look like an example level later in the playthrough if I make it that far. So, to easily get through this level, onto level 6, I need to make sure I jump on the icebergs and not touch the water or the penguins, because for some reason, if I touch the penguins, I would die, and of course doing that even once will end this video. So, this is either going to end with me dying on a random level, or me making it all the way to the end of the game. So I just gotta make sure I make these jumps. I'm gonna try this little shortcut because I know I can make it. And I'm going to jump across these platforms pretty easily. And hopefully I can make it all the way across here without dying once. And gotta make sure I don't die to this lava acid here. And yeah, just carefully make these jumps. And then I usually don't die on this level, so this is pretty good. I mean, I can just keep jumping and jumping and jumping again. And we're about to make it through this level. Alright, now, these jumps are actually pretty difficult. Gotta make sure I'm careful with how I make the jumps. And I just gotta get through this. All good. So far, I'm doing fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I almost fell right off of there. But I managed to save it. So that's good. And all the way onto the 10th level. So, I've failed here before. Like, I've died here my fair share of times. Like, falling off the buildings, falling off the roads. And now is the time I'm going to tell you that there are some slopes that actually are, that you can actually save, like, your death. Like, you can actually not die, like, if you fall on one of those sloped edges instead of like the straight down edges. Like you see how some of these edges are sloped. You can just run right back up it as long as you're not AFK. If you are AFK, you just fall and you die like normal. But you see how some of these are sloped. I'm going to go for some risky jumps because they're actually easier for me than doing the normal thing. Doing it again. And right through the level. Already on to the next level, so here we go. Just gotta make sure I make these jumps pretty simple, I think. And, oh, I almost fell right off there, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Gotta make sure I can get through just fine. And it looks like I may be able to do just that on this level. There we go. This level has a lot of difficult parts, especially very few sloped platforms. They're usually just straight down. Well, I mean, there's sloped platforms where you're supposed to jump, but not very many where you can save your fall. So just gotta make sure I do this carefully, very carefully, and hopefully I can make it to the end of the level. Alright, so I'm gonna attempt a time save jump, and I made it. So let's keep going. Just keep moving, keep moving. And alright, well this level looks a lot like level 13. Yeah. In the way that it kind of looks like a castle a little bit. And we're already a lot of the way through the level. I can do this. I can do this. I've got this, it's fine. Alright. Those levels were easy. This one is not. So, but this is not really the part I fail on. The one I really fail on is the other one that's like that section. This section that I'm going into right here. How am I going to make it through this? Or am I going to make it through this? I may or may not make it through this section. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Make that jump. Jump across. Risky, but I've got enough practice at it, I think. Just keep going. Go across. Jump on there. There's no holes there. And I have successfully made it through that part of the level and the full level. So I need to get right through this next part of the level. And let's keep going. Let's go. And just keep going. We just need to get through this level. Should be pretty simple. So I think it's fine. And we go to level 18, snow-based level. And I think there's one little thing I want to try to do, like a little shortcut that I think is easier, and that's coming up really soon. I just need to jump across onto those sloped platforms. So we're good there. And already on to level 19. Need to make sure not to fall in the acid. Or the lava, whatever. But yeah. So this needs to just go. And jump on, make sure that I don't touch the lava right there. And this is a glimpse of what the moon dimension looks like. The moon dimension is full of moons and also like these crater platforms with moons along the side. This is what basically every level looks like. in different dimensions, they're the same levels, like the same platforms as the other dimensions, but they just have different colors. Except for, I think the moon dimension also makes the stages harder, and that's the only one that does that. But all the other ones just have different colors and different unique features to each dimension. And you get 1 star for every unique level you beat. There's 7 completely different dimensions. And you look at the top right, I have 201 stars. So that means I've beaten every level in the game except for 9 of them. And I think the only ones I haven't beaten are the last 9 of them on the moon dimension, because that's just the one that's much harder to do than the rest. So I'm not going to try that little time save trick I learned. I'm just going to do it the normal way, because that time save trick is just too tricky for me. So I'm just going to make it through here, see if I can make it through the level. And yeah. So we're almost through. Can we make it? Alright, we're already on to level 23. And this is looking pretty good so far. So, just gotta make it through these very hard jumps. Try it for yourself. The game is called Speed Run 4, and there are 3 separate words. The S in speed and the R in run are capitalized, by the way. So that's the name of this Roblox game. Try it for yourself. See how hard these jumps really are that I'm making. And we're already on to level 24. Wow. This is really good. And we'll just gotta make sure we get through this. I don't think I'm going to try any time-saving strategies. I'm going to make sure to play it safe and go over to the right. That's not usually what I do, by the way. I just usually jump between the 2 things, but I made it through the level, so it doesn't matter. Just got to make sure that I get through this level, and that's why I was, like, zigzagging a little bit to make sure I could get through. And hopefully I can make this. Just need to make sure I zigzag enough and slow down enough to where I just keep going and then just finish the level off. Now this one is very hard, especially when you get up to the platform up at the top. I think I've learned a strategy for doing this, and that strategy is just to run up, run down as far as you can, and then just go as fast as you can up. I think there's some kind of boost that you can get. I don't really know, but like that's a strategy that's worked for me, so I'm gonna use it right there. And already through the 26th level, however, this level right here is one of the hardest. Because there's like circular platforms, well, circular platforms in the form of ice cream cones, but still, circular. Oh my gosh, I almost completely fell, so I've got to reset the level. Oh my gosh, I almost lost right there on one of those platforms. No wonder this level is super hard. So, looks like I'm doing pretty good so far across these ice cream cones. Doing fine, just gotta be really careful. I've practiced a long time. I've practiced this level in particular a lot. I've also practiced level 29. Just quickly across these. Onto there. I don't know what I'm doing here, but like